Early summer, and the fruits of the year are young.
That apple might be turned into apple pie, apple crisp, apple jam.
The weather brings rainbows and big, healthy blooms. For Father's Day, Pops and I got out on the water for the first time in a while, as we were hit with a drought at the end of last summer that ended any good river fishing early.
We can go to the easier spot. We can go to the Ford spot. No, he's still here. He's got the veracity of a native.
Why don't you take it and try a couple?
He's hardy too. These fish are healthy because the water's been high.
Yeah.
They haven't been suffocated by low water.
Oh yeah, that is a nice.
That is a nice fish, man. You swallow it? Three and almost. No, it's not. Oh yeah, that's just brush. No, they had some. Oh, they had piles. I've always loved. A few days ago.
And there were garden greens and local pie, which filled the soul battery high.
Over there. Grab that pie. Yep.
It seemed like the mountain laurel had bloomed early this year, and on one fine morning, after a rain spell, I caught the magic. And I put my feet on the dreaming tree for the first time this year, which felt like hugging an old friend. And so I had me a little morning fire at Salamander Cove before heading over to Blueberry Island. And the rocks had warmed up enough for the local pond bum to come get some sun. And when I tried to ask the bum about what they thought of this year's laurel bloom, they split fast, which I understood, as morning time on the rocks is meant to be meditative, and I had interrupted a sacred thing. All right, check this out. This is a nifty little thing that just came in. Perfect for road trips, perfect for just around the house. It's a Jackery Explorer 300. I've been telling you guys about Jackery for a while now. They make very high quality portable power banks and solar generators. A lot of you have been asking questions about the different products that they offer, and I want to show you some of their top products for home backup. Starting with the Explorer 300, small and mighty, 300 watts of power. Great for road trips, great for camping, or take it into your room during a power outage and keep all your devices charged. Next up in size, we have the Explorer 1000. 1000 watts of power. Got this nice handle, built-in light, ultra portable. It's very light. I love keeping it in my shop. It's one of the best values for the money. Next up is the 2000 V2. This thing is a tank. This is 2 kilowatt hours of power. Now you're getting into serious home backup power territory. This thing will power most of your major appliances, your fridge. But that said, there's nothing quite like the last one I'm about to show you. This is the Home Power 3000. What really separates this unit from all the other units is the addition of this 30 amp plug. With this plug, you can power your entire home. You can power your RV. This has 3 kilowatt hours of power. It's got the juice. It can power pretty much anything you can think of. Each of these units fill a different specific need. They all charge via solar. They all have an ultra long standby mode, and they all have a great warranty which comes with any of Jackery's products. So if you're interested in home backup power, this upcoming Amazon Prime Day sale is definitely the time to try it out. You can get up to 65% off Jackery products. So thank you to Jackery for sponsoring this video, for giving us peace of mind during power outages and beyond. And now back to the story. And after much planning that never came to fruition, it was finally time to head back to Mason's family's ocean cottage to see all the work that had been done since I left and do a few finishing touches. In the summer of 2023, Mason had asked if I'd help him on a big project. The chimney in his family's cottage was crumbling and starting to pull the house down with it. It would need to be removed. The house would need to be straightened and leveled back out and receive all new piers the whole way around. And so I spent 2 months living by the ocean and working on the cottage with him. It was a very special time, a time rich in good meals, good work, friendship, and other soul food. I learned so many skills that have transformed my life and allowed me to tackle things on my property that I wouldn't have been able to otherwise. And this was my first time back since. That wasn't there before, was it?
What's that?
HGA? Or was it not painted? And now, for the last act, the giant 28-foot rake board needed replacing. This was repainted, right?
Yeah.
It feels way cleaner in here. Hey!
Otherwise, we feel like we're falling.
But first things first, we had to get in the water. Oh, to be back, this is, it's a
Happy birthday, my son.
Wow.
Look at the sandbar going out. The sand's
Yeah.
shifting quite a bit.
It's low, huh?
Yeah, it's real low. Big ship out there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I am coated.
Okay.
Okay. I've never had more at one time than right now.
Really?
Yeah.
We got the accoutrements.
There were so many new details since I last saw it. The giant hole from the old chimney was all patched up. The floors refinished, new paint, new brass latches Mason made from scratch. The beautiful 100-year-old cottage was revitalized and would stand for many more years to come.
What are you planning?
So on that first night, we set up the staging and had a fire-grilled dinner with Mason's parents. And all the old sights, smells, and sounds took over, and the intoxicating emotions flooded back. My time here had been life-changing, and like a lot of good things, I didn't know how important it would be until after it was over.
It's deeper, man, okay? Let me sniff it out. This guy is fast, man.
Do it again.
Drifters. Duh.
Tourist hotels, and there'll be signs everywhere that say "No durian," because it'll stink up the whole place.
Really?
It's really stinky. Yeah.
And it grows from a tree?
It grows on a tree, and it looks like a giant football.
Mason had a specific plan for these rake boards in order to make them appear as one solid piece, but also to be very sturdy and long-lasting.
This is the top. This is the outside. This is the bottom. So we'll just do this by eye. We don't need to measure it. Just kind of lay them out evenly, like here in the middle. The lines we made, and make sure that we're not. See right now.
and the old lawn keeper showed up for a few good jabs and some laughs.
Oh, yeah, now I can see what you're doing now. All right, it's all time. So who's all forward, yours? Gas hug, gas a little while. Was he eating it?
That's a straight six.
Straight six, original one in it, probably, right? How come this has to be so aimless? Huh?
It's the way I am.
Yeah.
It's not,
Oh,
right?
it takes a year.
A year? It's been 3 years.
Is this real wood?
Yeah.
All finger jointed though, or is it one piece?
One piece. I think I would use that for my shit.
I hear that. It looks good, all pre-primed and everything, but
Yeah,
it
they
don't
cover up
last
the
with
joints.
shit. And they say the joint's stronger than the board itself. I know, that's what they say though. I hear you. Well, the only thing I seen you picked up was your diving suit. You said
picked some other
everything was
shit
gonna
up.
be picked up. The only thing I
I was
picked
all
up was
ready
your
for you
diving
this
suit.
morning, and when you weren't here, I had to move everything back.
Yeah. Only reason you're out here is because Pops is here.
Yeah, so what?
Yeah, nice breeze today.
Yeah. Yesterday and today.
Yeah.
Two good things.
Oh, so that's why it's working. You can't see the bottom of the ocean, huh?
not gonna do better.
And on our last morning, with everything built and ready, it was time to paint the final pieces and put them in place.
Feel good, man.
We could have easily put up single boards like what was there before, but with the design Mason made, there were better fastening points, it was much stronger, and it would last a lot longer.
Alright, it's gotta go up.
It's always so interesting to work with him and see how he executes a given problem with a solution that might take a little longer, but is bulletproof in the end. And as I headed home from a beautiful couple days, I felt grateful, as life was flowing nicely and the honey-sweet memories were piling up.